Where's the cannon? Who's there? I warn you. I'm armed. Budge up, you great lump. Ah, here's Harry. Last time I saw you, you was only a baby. You look like a lot like your dad, but you've got your mom's eyes. I demand that you leave at once, sir. You are breaking an entry. Shut up, Dursley, you great poon. Anyway, Harry. A very happy birthday to you. Get some nuts for you. Here, I might have said it on it at some point, but it'll taste alright. Who are you? True, I haven't introduced myself. Rubius Hagrid, keeper of keys and grounds at Hogwarts. What about that tea then, eh? I'd say no to summer stronger if you've got it mind. Don't touch anything he gives you, Dudley. Your great pudding of a son done doesn't need fanning anymore. Dursley, don't worry. I'm sorry, but I still don't really know who you are. Call me Hagrid. Everyone does. And like I told you, yeah, I'm keeper of keys at Hogwarts. You'll know all about Hogwarts, course. No. Sorry. Sorry? It's them as should be sorry. I knew you weren't getting your letters, but I never thought you wouldn't even know about Hogwarts. For crying out loud. Did you never wonder where your parents learned at all? All what? All what? Now, wait just 1 second. Do you mean to tell me that this boy knows nothing about anything? I know some things. I can, do maths and stuff. About our world, your world, my world, your parents' world. What world? Dursley! But you must know about your mom and dad. I mean, they're famous. You're famous. My mom and dad weren't famous, were they? You don't know. You don't know. You don't know what you are. Stop! Stop right there, sir! I forbid you to tell the boy anything! You never told him? Never told him what was in the letter Dumbledore left for him? I was there. I saw Dumbledore leave it, Dursley, and you kept it from him all these years. Keep what from me? Stop! I forbid you! Go boy your heads, both of you. Harry, you're a wizard. I'm a what? A wizard, of course. I'd say once you have been trained up a bit with a mom and dad like yours, what else would you be? I reckon it's about time you read your letter. Galloping Gorgons. That reminds me. Where was I? He's not going. I like to see a great muggle like you stop him. A what? A muggle. It's what we call non-magical folk like them. And it's your bad luck you grew up in a family, the biggest muggles I ever laid eyes on. We swore when we took him we'd put a stop to that rubbish. Swore we stamped it out of him. Wizard, indeed. You knew? You knew I'm a wizard. Knew, of course. Of course we knew. How could you not be, my dreaded sister being what she was? Oh, she got a letter just like that and disappeared off to that school and came home every holiday with her pockets full of frog spawn, turning teacups into rats. I was the only one who saw her for what she was, a freak. But for that, my mother and father, oh no, it was Lily, and Lily that they were proud of having a witch in the family. Then she met that Potter at school, and they left and got married and had you. And of course, I knew you'd be just the same, just as strange, just as abnormal. And then, if you please, she went and got herself blown up, and we got landed with you. Blown up? You told me they died in the car crash. Car crash? How could a car crash kill Lily and James Potter? It's an outrage, a scandal. Harry Potter not knowing his own story when every kid in our world knows his name. But why? What happened? I never expected this. I had no idea when Dumbledore told me there might be in trouble getting hold of you. How much you didn't know. Harry, I don't know if I'm the right person to tell you, but someone's gotta. You can't go off to Hogwarts not knowing. Well, it's best you knowing as much as I can tell you, mind. I can't tell you everything. It's a great mystery, parts of it. Begins, I suppose, with a person called, but it's incredible you don't know his name. Everyone in our world knows. Who? Well, I don't like saying the name if I can help it. No one does. Why not? Gulped gargoyles. Harry, people are still scared. Blimey, this is difficult. See, there was this wizard who went bad. As bad as you go. Worse. Worse and worse. His name was... Could you write it down? Nah, can't spell it. Alright. Voldemort. Don't make me say it again. Anyway, this wizard, about 20 years ago now, started looking for followers. Got him, too. Some were afraid. Some just wanted a bit of his power, 'cause he was getting himself power. Alright. Dark days, Harry. Didn't know who to trust. Didn't dare get friendly with strange wizards or witches. Terrible things happened. He was talking over. Course he stood up to him, and he killed him horribly. One of the only safe places left was Hogwarts. Reckon Dumbledore's the only one you know who was afraid of. Didn't dare try taking to school. Not just then. Anyway. Now, your mom and dad were as good a witch and wizard as I ever knew. Head boy and girl at Hogwarts in their day. Suppose the mystery is why you know who never tried to get him on his side before. Probably knew they were too close to Dumbledore to want anything to do with the dark side. Maybe he thought he could persuade him. Maybe he just wanted him out of the way. All anyone knows is he turned up in the village where you was all living on Halloween 10 years ago. You were just a year old. He came to your house and sorry, but it's that sad. You know your mom and dad and nicer people you couldn't find. Anyway, you know who killed him, and this is the real mystery of the thing. He tried to kill you, wanted to make a clean job of it, I suppose. Or maybe he just like killing by them, but he couldn't do it. Never wondered how you got that mark on your forehead. There was no ordinary cut. That's what young and a powerful evil curse touches you. Took care of your mom and dad and your house, but it didn't work on you. And that's why you're famous, Harry. No one ever lived after he decided to kill them. No one except you. And he killed some of the best witches and wizards of the age. The McKinnons, the Bones, the Prewits. And you was only a baby, and you lived. Took years from the ruined house by myself on Dumbledore's orders. Brought ye to this lot. Loads of old tush. Now, you listen here, boy. I accept there's something strange about you. Probably nothing a good beating wouldn't have cured. And as for all this about your parents, well, they were weirdos. No denying it. and the world's better off without them, in my opinion. Asked for all they got, getting mixed up with these wizarding types. Just what I expected. Always knew they'd come to sticky end. I'm warning you, Dursley. I'm warning you. One more word. That's better. But what happened to Sorry? I mean, you know who. Good question, Harry. Disappeared. Vanished. Same night he tried to kill you. Makes you even more famous. That's the biggest mystery, see? It was getting more and more powerful. Why'd he go? Some say he died. Quads up. In my opinion. Dunno if he had enough human left in him to die. Some say he's still out there, bidden like his time. But I don't believe it. People who was on his side came back to ours. Some of them came out of kind of trances. Don't reckon they could have done if he was coming back. Most of us reckons he's still out there somewhere but lost his powers. Too weak to carry on, 'cause something about you finished him, Harry. There was something going on that night he hadn't counted on. I don't know what it was. No one does. But something about you stumped him. All right. Hagrid, I think you must have made a mistake. I don't think I can be a wizard. Not a wizard, eh? Never made things happen when you was scared or angry. See? Harry Potter, not a wizard. You wait. You'll be right famous at Hogwarts. Haven't I told you? He's not going. He is going to Stonewall High, and he'll be grateful for it. I've read those letters, and he needs all sorts of rubbish, spell books, and if he wants to go, a great muggle like you won't stop him. Stop Lily and James Potter's son going to Hogwarts? You're mad. His name has been down ever since he was born. He's off to the finest school of witchcraft and wizardry in the world. 7 years there, and he won't know himself. He will be youngsters of his own sort, for a change, and he'll be under the greatest headmaster Hogwarts ever had. Apple's dump. I am not paying for some crackpot old fool to teach him magic tricks. Never insult Albus Dumbledore in front of me. Be grateful if you didn't mention that to anyone at Hogwarts. I'm not supposed to do magic, strictly speaking. I was about to do a bit to follow you and get your letters to you and stuff. One of the reasons I was so keen to take her on the job. Why aren't you supposed to do magic? Oh well, I was at Hogwarts myself, but I got But, I got expelled. To tell you the truth, in me third year, they snapped me and wanted half of everything. But Dumbledore let me stay on as gamekeeper. Great man, Dumbledore. Why were you expelled? It's getting late, and we've got lots to do tomorrow. Gotta get up our town, get all your books and that.